My name is Kevin Ray, and you're listening to Truckers and Others. Good. Hold on. I hear you. There you are. Good fucking morning, y'all. Oh, man. Today is the 4th. December 4th, Monday. 6:07 a.m. Doing pretty fucking good, okay? Um, man, I've had a nice long weekend. It was needed. Just fucking, oh man, now I'm back up again, getting to it. Tell you what, I got new pants. Uh, the pants issue is known far and wide around my company. Um, at least the one here in Kansas City. I don't understand why we can't get some fucking decent pants, but whatever. Uh, when I first got hired on here, it took like a month to get my pants in. So I ruined a lot of my own pairs of pants before they brought theirs in. And they don't pay to replace your own pants. Like, that's why we bring these ones in. If we replaced your pants, you wouldn't wear these ones. Like, well, no shit, I wouldn't wear these. They're fucking uncomfortable. Yeah, their pants are not good. They were like super duper baggy. They all the sizes were way off. Like, I couldn't wear my correct size. But if I ordered the next size up, like, it was like, oh fuck. The waist was still tight on the next size up, but the pants were baggy as fuck. Like, so fucking baggy. We looked like fucking Hobo Jenkins walking around. I don't fucking know what that means, but it was horrible. I hated them, and they would get caught on shit, and we just looked like fucking slobs out there. Like, it was not good. So they said, hey, everybody, we're getting new fucking pants. Don't worry. I know you all hate those pants. We're getting new ones in. I'm like, oh, fucking finally. So they take all of our old pants back, and then they order up, I think with the same company, just like upgraded pants. I don't really know. We get those ones in, and they are fucking amazing. They're the Carhartt, or no, these ones were Levi, or no, they were Wranglers. That's what they were. I should know that. I got me a pair still. So they brought us in Wranglers. These are brand new fucking pants. The sizes are right. They're FR. They're awesome. I'm just like a kid in a candy store. I'm like, oh my god, these are fucking nice. Okay, so they give you 11 pair. I'm gonna take 5 home and leave 6 here, and the 5 at home I'm gonna try to keep nice because I'll go out in those. Like, those are nice. I don't need 11 pair of pants for a fucking week, before laundry. So I had everything set up nicely. It was perfect. Things were working out. And then they said, hey, there's an issue. So there's an issue with the new pants. We're going to need everybody to bring them back in. I said, I'm going to act like I didn't hear what you just said. They're like, no. We're getting new pants. Like, I don't like the sound of what the fuck you're talking about right now. Oh, yeah, let me mention. With the old pants, I had one that the zipper was always busted on. And finally, I brought it in and put the little tag on it. And on the tag, I wrote, zipper, no zip. Yo, I don't know. The zipper was stuck at the very bottom. Like, it fell off the bottom, and it was going to need some surgery to get fixed up. So I don't know. I put that down there, sent it in. I wasn't keeping track. They sent me a new pair, and they sent me the fucking broken pair back also. I'm like, I don't understand. But okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure I have 12 now. That was correct. I turned all 12 in, and the new company gave me 12 back. How did that happen? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened. They sent me 12 back, so I had 12 pair of Wranglers. Then they say, give them all back. And I waited until my damnedest. I waited all the way till the very fucking end. I waited till my new pants had arrived. I didn't check them. I just said, hey, the new pants are in. Okay, all right, I'll turn in my old pants. And I was turning them in like a couple at a time. So then they were like, all right, you're just missing 2 pair. I'm like, well, I got fucking 3. I'm going to turn in 2. And the fucking shitty zipper ones are going to be one of them. So I turn those in, and then I keep 1 pair because I don't know, they gave me 1 pair for free. I don't fucking know how it worked. And turned them all in. They took them all away. I'm like, God damn it! And I was peeling like the fucking the tags off of them. They were brand fucking new. It was so satisfying, and they looked so good, and they fit great. I loved them. Then I go in there. I'm like, all right, well, the new pants are here. Everybody talks about how they're okay, and whatever. So I go grab mine, and they're all the brand new, bright brand new pairs of pants. They're actually a lot darker. They look almost like a black blue, which is fine, whatever. I grab them all. They ordered me the wrong fucking size, and then I go back through the text message because I knew she was gonna say, "Well, we got you the ones you said you wanted." I'm like, "No, I look at here. I sent you a text message when you asked me. She goes, what size do you need?" And I sent you the size, and you got the wrong ones. Way too small. Like the waist was not going to work out. So she said, all right, well, you already turned in your old ones, so just wear your own pants until we get them in. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm out there doing the fucking St. Louis job for however long. And that last week, she sent me a text. She said, hey, your pants are in. Just letting you know. I said, oh, fuck yeah. So I got there on Thursday night. That was the last time I was working. Go in there. There are 3 different types of pairs of pants. Some of them are old, some of them are new, some of them are that style, some of them are this style. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I was like, all right, well, listen, I'm not going to be upset yet. It would be nice if they were all the fucking same thing and not used ones, but whatever. Let me take them home and I'll try them out. So I take an old pair of the new stock, a new pair of that new stock, and then there's only 1 pair of pants that's in the style that everybody else has. There's only 1 out of 11. So I'm like, that's not fucking cool. What if I like those ones? I only have fucking 1 of them. So I take them home, and I didn't even try them on or anything. I just left them on my bag. And that was all Thursday night. So this was Monday morning. I got dressed, and I tried on. I tried them on, and I do not like the other one. The one I have 10 pairs of. They're like I don't know. They're like an Easter blue with white stitching, and then the worn out ones are just like faded. And then the black blue pair that I have, I put that one on. I like them. Surprisingly, I do like them. I got them on right now. I'm like, all right, I do like these. I don't like them more than the other pants. I liked my Wranglers for sure. And, it sucks because we have to wear like fire rated shit. So it's like, even if I do buy my own pants, they're not going to be fire rated, which is fucking dumb. So, anyways, I'm wearing the one pair of pants out of my entire new set that I slightly enjoy. I don't like the pockets. They're at like such a slant. They're like gigantic pockets. It's like, fuck, I could lose my hand in there. But whatever. There's my rant on my fucking pants. What else is going on? Yeah, it was Thursday night. I bring the truck back. It's loaded with 2 boxes. And I'm pretty sure I touched on it, but I was having a fucking hell of an issue with truckers on my way home. Blocking the fuel island, driving like shit on the fucking I-70 is just, I was ready to be the fuck done. And I was like, I've been dealing with y'all in fucking St. Louis for so long. Fuck you guys. I'm trying to get home. And I got home, and it was weird because you got a little closer, and it's like people started using their blinker. Hold on, I gotta clear my fucking throat. Is that better? Yeah, I think so. Man. And then I was loaded with 2 boxes, and they sent us the gate key for the place where they're supposed to get dropped off, the Kansas City branch of that particular company that rents out them boxes. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna get there at like 6:45. I am not fucking dropping off these containers. I thought of it like this. My wife works Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. This is Thursday night. If I do my damnedest to get home tonight, I might actually be able to eat dinner with my family. Because I'm not going to be able to eat Friday night or Saturday night or Sunday night because my wife is going to be working. So I said, fuck that. Taking the shit back to the shop, and I'll deal with it in the morning. And I planned on just coming in, taking those boxes back to the rental place, bringing the truck back, doing a for real post trip, and oil and grease everything fucking down, because it had a long week on it, and you're supposed to do that every fucking day, and I didn't have a grease gun, so I was trying to use some Open Gear Molly lube to lube up my fucking pulleys and shit, all my moving parts on that fucking roll-off trailer. And then my boss called me because I was trying to get a hold of him, to let him know my plan. I'm like, hey man, listen, I ain't fucking dropping this shit off tonight. I'm gonna bring it in. I'm already billing the company an extra hour for the drop off for tomorrow morning. So I'm just gonna do that. And he said, no. I ain't got shit for you to do on Friday. So you just, if you got enough hours, just stay home. I said, all right. And I did have enough hours. It was 3 12s and a 16, I think. So whatever. Yeah. Went home, woke up, had a nice fucking time. Well, I don't know. I don't think I even ate dinner. I was supposed to eat dinner, but I was ready to just get the fuck home. And then I got home. Had a good time at home. Just basically sitting around, really. I mean, we did a little bit, but I did not much. I was fucking running around the house, just I love my wife. She does a good job, but not to the fucking standard that I want the house to be sometimes. So I use a couple hours of my weekends. Not every weekend, but it seems to be becoming a habit. She like keeps it kind of afloat. It was clean earlier. I took a picture. It's like, God damn it, woman. It could be fucking clean all the time. It can be clean when I get home. Yeah, I don't know. So I went around and, we got the kitchen island that always gets piled full of shit. And most of it is my shit. Not gonna lie. But a lot of it's her shit too. And the kids' shit. And it's a catch-all counter. So I go through and I take everything off of the counters, each section of the counters, the left side of the sink is where my coffee pot is. I take all that shit out. I wipe it down, keep the ants out. Because we had a bad ant problem for a while. Like, yeah, you can do this too, lady. I love you, but move the coffee pot out of the way, wipe underneath it. Well, that's your mess. All right. Well, I mean, is the entire mess of the house mine? I don't know, but I went. I don't know. I probably getting a little too much into detail here. Anyways, what I did is I went through and put a nice baseline down on the house. I got the house looking the way I want it to look. I moved the tree. Well, I might have already moved the tree, but the tree was in my fucking way. I couldn't see the TV well enough, and the Christmas lights on there fucking with me. So I moved that shit out of the way. I reorganized the kitchen. I moved the kitchen table around a little bit. Not that it needed moved around. I just wanted a little bit of a different look. I wanted something new. Don't like things being the same way all the time. Like to just move a couple pieces of furniture around and it changes the whole everything. And played a lot of video games. Well, maybe not a lot, but I got on there and I built a few new trucks. My buddy used to have a lowered cat eye on 22s, bright red V6 manual, just nothing special about it other than it was bright red and lowered on giant chrome rims. So I made that, I got the mods for that. I made that. And then I made his dad's truck. His dad has an '01 Silverado HD gasser with 6.0 in it. Headache rack, extended cab, I don't know. But I got the mod for that. That mod came with it also. So I made that truck too. And then I sent him a picture of it and he's like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. And then I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to make your first truck that you ever owned. So I made his truck. He had this truck was fucking crazy. I remember seeing it for sale driving by, and then one day I showed up at his house and it was sitting in his driveway. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, dude, I drove by it too many times. I just had to buy it. It looked so cool. It was a gray. It was like a '93 gray single cab long bed, 4-wheel drive, lifted up on. I think when he bought it, he had 33s, a 350, 5-speed manual, toolbox in the back. Beat to shit a little bit. Had a little like bumper guard on the front. There's like a brush guard, but it didn't have the headlight covers, or the bars that came out the side. I think it almost bumped into me. And he had that truck for a while. It was a pretty sweet truck. It sounded fucking sick. It had a body lift on it and had like a 2-inch body lift and a 3-inch suspension lift, a Rancho suspension lift. Like it was actual an actual lift, but it turned out, ended up being like a 6-inch lift on it, body lift, whatever. Nobody likes body lifts, but he did. He loved that truck. And I remember him and his stepdad were always working on that thing, getting it. He had an issue with the suspension. You'd drive that thing, and the front end would just fucking hop like a motherfucker. And I'm like, what? First off, why didn't you start with the tires? Tires are wearing like shit. And his dad's a mechanic, so I don't know. But they replaced every piece of suspension on the front. They even put new A-arms on it, upper and lower, fuck everything. Everything was brand new, and it was still fucking hopping. And then they decided, all right, let's time to change the tires. Not even just switch the backs to the front. I don't know, but his tires were just fucking shitty. And he had those 3-spoke swoop rims on there. They're kind of like a deep dish. They got like a black accent in the back of them. I think for his truck, just the memories, it looked good. But every truck I see those on, I'm like, those look like fucking shit. I fucking hate those reels. But on his particular truck, that's just how it was. And his real dad ended up getting him uh, some 35s, some really nice mud terrain 35s. Put them on there. And that truck was a fucking beast. Uh, it had bright red interior, and we bought some cloth paint or whatever from O'Reilly's. Didn't fucking work. But he went through and spray painted his entire fucking cab with this cloth paint stuff, and he painted his dash and all this shit. It ended up looking like shit. It looked like a 16-year-old's truck. And then we replaced the seats. He went out and he found some nice leather. I think they were leather. Like 2008 Silverado seats or whatever. I don't even know. And put them in there. But, they weren't adjusted properly in their power seats. So they were always, it was just never a comfortable truck to drive because of where the seat was. But he put them in there, and that's how it was. This guy's going to try to make a pass. Okay, he made the pass. All right, whatever. I didn't think you were going to have enough time to do it. He hasn't used a blinker once. He came from the fast lane down to the slow lane, and now he's back into the middle lane, and didn't even touch his blinker. He's like, I'm just going to fucking drive through here. Y'all watch out. I think that's what he has on his license plate. It's like, it says, y'all watch out. So anyways, I made that truck in the video game, and it was as close as I could get it. The wheels were wrong. Obviously, I can't find those fucking shitty wheels he had. And the headlights were wrong because he put the 95 and up grill on there. The bubble grill, not the flat grill. I don't know what people call it. I call it the bubble grill because it bubbles out. I like it. No, I'm not saying that bubble grill because I don't like it or anything. I like it. But he put that on there, and he still had the quad headlights, the sealed headlights or whatever, and it was its own truck. It looked pretty fucking cool, and oh shit, Jesus Christ, fuck, go you fucking. Almost fucking crashed. F-350 just thinks he knows how that exit's a problem. It's a fucking problem. It comes off the other highway, and people love to fucking haul ass on that exit, and it links up to this other highway that I'm on. but there's no fucking on ramp. It's just, whoop, you're on the fucking highway. So there's always a wreck there. And I was almost in one of them. It's like there's 2 lanes for me to be in. I could have got over if I was thinking about it, but he came fucking hauling ass up there. I didn't have time to even look in my mirror to get over. I had to keep my eye on him. Now they're following me. It's a fucking Datsun. Dual exhaust Datsun with LED step side. What? I don't even know. That looked pretty. Maybe a Chevy Love. I don't know what it was. Sounded good. Anyways, yeah, that truck was fucking sweet. We almost died several times in that truck. It was a really cool truck for him to have. We took it off-roading a little bit, but it was mainly, most I remember was ice. Took it out on the ice in the snow a lot, and it would just get, it was so fucking, we would haul ass down this icy road and just do spins. It's like, he got into his first auto accident with that truck. Not a big deal. He was backing out of a parking spot, and he had 5% tinted back window, and he just backed right into a car. Big steel bumper on the back. And yeah, he crashed it into a bonfire. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't even there for that one, but there's a big bonfire somewhere, and we went to bonfires all the time. They were all big too, anyways. And I don't know, he wanted to run over the bonfire. I don't fucking know. So he just fucking tried to run it over, and just ended up running straight into the butt end of a fucking log or a big ass tree. I don't even know, and fucked up the fender and the headlights on the driver's side. And I don't know. I don't know what it was, but that was a interesting time. We went hydroplaning with it over at his dad's house. It was flooded all down in his lower lot. Okay, we're gonna need to figure out where the fuck we're going. Now I'm late to the fucking meeting. Whatever. All right, talk to y'all later. Having a great day. I'm back. Now we are headed out for a job. We did a couple things earlier. I just gotta type in this address. All right. Oh, okay. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I get here, and I already did my DOT physical back on the 22nd, or actually earlier than that. And I got it entered in, put the new medical card on my license. Everything was good. I texted the lady back here at the office. I said, "Hey, listen, I got everything done. It's all good to go." She said, "Huh?" I'm like, "I got it done. Don't worry about it." "Oh, okay, cool." And I sent her the pictures so they can add it to my file and everything. Good to go, I thought. And then, yeah, I get in today and I look at the schedule thinking I'm going to this other place doing some asphalt cleaning, or not asphalt cleaning, like asphalt sealer tank cleaning out a ceiling tank or something. I don't fucking know. And schedule says physical. I said, "What's this?" He said, "Your physical's expiring in a couple of days." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I already did that." He's like, "Huh?" I'm like, "I already did it." This is my boss. He's like, "Why didn't you tell me?" I'm like, "Well, I told Taylor. I mean, I'm not. Taylor's got a lot on her plate. Okay, she's got to keep everybody on in check and everything. So I'm like, I told her, but I'm not mad if she didn't get it all done. But I'm like, I got it all done. It's all done. So, anyways, he's like, all right, well, I ain't got shit else for you to do. I'm like, okay. So what should I go? Can I go out on that job? He said, no, 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 no. You just hang out here. He said, hey, there's a truck I need you to clean out. I'm like, oh, wonderful. So go out, and the truck I'm in right now is the one I cleaned out. Got it sprayed out. It had a bunch of solids in it from some other job. I don't know. And then got it washed out. Parked it. Went in, did some online training stuff. And they ain't gonna make the light. They're slow as fuck back there. Did some online training. Got it all done. Drank a cup of coffee. Hung around talking to ladies in the office. And then go outside to see what everybody else is up to. There's a couple other guys that were here at the shop, and they weren't doing anything. They went out. They were collecting trash and using the excavator to smash the dumpster down. And so I went out and found them. They ain't got nothing going on. One of them left, actually. It's like, oh, well, fuck. So I go to the other one. I'm like, all right, well, let's call the boss and see what he wants us to do. And now he said, all right, we'll grab a power washer, grab a vac truck, and go clean a frac tank over here at a rental facility. So that's what we're doing. Gonna go get this frac tank cleaned up. It'll take a couple hours, maybe more, I don't know. Go over here, get this thing cleaned up, and eat some lunch. Might stop for lunch beforehand, I don't know. I haven't drove a small vac truck in a while. Mm-mm. Been a while since I drove the little boy. We did have an incident at work. I don't know when it happened, but I know the guy involved, and they were driving through Montana. I don't even know where the fuck they were. They were way out of state, and they're driving through the mountains. And I guess there was like a small 10-mile stretch where it was icy, and I mean, you never know what the fuck's gonna happen till it happens. And I'm over here Monday morning quarterbacking, whatever they say. Monday morning talking about what they could have done that was right. I mean, everybody, all the safety guy and everybody was in there talking. And it sucks to be in that situation, but He's driving through icy snow with a truck and a small travel trailer, an F-150. Which is like, it's not an F-250 or anything. It's an F-150 with a small travel trailer. I don't know what was in it, but they're driving back, and he decides he's gonna pass this semi truck up ahead. Semi truck's doing 60 in a 75 because of the road conditions. He passes the semi at like 65, and as soon as he gets in front of him, and wind may have been a factor too. I'm not sure, but sent that trailer sideways and spun him, and then I guess he was looking at either hitting the guardrail that led into a ditch, which, it's an F-150. It ain't going through the fucking guardrail. But he's like, I didn't want to go in the fucking ditch, so I took it in and flew across 2 lanes or 3 lanes of traffic and fucking smacked the fucking barrier wall. Luckily the truck didn't get fucked up at all. At least I don't think so. But the travel trailer took a good old beating. So they took it up the road a ways. Oh, and got it. They looked at it and redid some bearings and everything. I don't know, but they got it. They got it brought all the way back to Kansas City, no problem. After that, but it's like, what are you doing passing a fucking semi on a mountain on ice? I mean, I wasn't there, so I'm not going to be complaining too much. But and the guy that did it, me and him go back and forth. Some days I'm like, I think you're cool, and then other days I'm like, you're being a little fucking bitch. Yeah, I don't know. So it's kind of hard to tell. I do generally. If somebody asks me, do you like that guy? But yeah, I do. I do like him. He's also a little hard to work with sometimes. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I would have said all this before he even fucking wrecked a truck. I actually want to say it less now because he was, involved in an accident. But I don't know. He fucked it up, and I was like, oh well, guess you had to go do a drug test or whatever. He's like, no, they told me don't do any of that. I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck do you fucking smack a trailer on the highway, about fucking die, and they're like, yeah, you don't even need to go drug test. I don't know. He's definitely not on drugs. I mean, I can spot the ones that might be on drugs, and so can the bosses, so those guys don't last very long if you're on drugs out here. But, yeah, he got away with it somehow. Then I was doing another training deal. It was hydroblaster training. I really do my best to not use the hydroblaster. I don't like to use it. And I've been on I don't know, probably 5 or 6 jobs where we've had to use the hydroblaster, and I don't know, that fucking thing scares the shit out of me. It's got 20,000 psi. It's fucking rocking and a rolling, and it'll fucking cut through anything. And I was doing this training. I thought this training was pretty cool because it was people, both, actually, all 3 people that were in the video no longer work with us. One of them quit. Well, actually, all 3 of them quit. One of them might have been fired. Technically, he quit, but realistically, he was fired. I think this truck is such a fucking bumpy mess. I don't like this at all. Anyways, yeah, they were in there. But there's a different guy that actually they were telling me the whole story about it because I was scrolling through the video and the pages that it makes you click through, and this dude about cut his fucking foot off. It was fucking disgusting. It did not warn me that there would be fucking graphic images. Not that I care, but I was like, oh shit, fucking foot cut in half. Okay, cool. I didn't realize I was gonna see that today. And they were wearing like the hydroblasting boots, but they weren't. They were an older style or an older or just like not rated for the right shit. I don't know. But I guess they were cleaning asphalt off the ground, and they were just using the hydroblaster, spraying it back and forth, breaking up the asphalt. And his face mask got completely coated in, just grime and shit, so he couldn't see. And he took a step forward, and when he did that, his boot went right under where the gun was spraying, and it cut him. It almost took like what would look like a little like shark bite or something out of him. It was so close to being something like that, but I don't know. They said he wasn't here for very long. I'm like, oh, no kidding. But yeah, man, those fucking hydroblasters will fucking fuck your ass up. Everybody waiting for no train to come by. And yeah, so I don't know. Those things, one guy had his hand fucking impaled by one, and water cut injuries are way fucking worse. I mean, maybe not way worse, but they're just a totally different animal. One guy, I think I talked about it before. Instead of the end of the pipe, this was not a hydroblaster. This was a line jetter. It's still just as dangerous. And they were running this line jetter and cleaning some pipes or whatever, and there's a bunch of shit flying out the end of the fucking hose, or the pipe that was there. So instead of setting something in front of there, he just stuck his hand. He just put his hand over the edge of the pipe and then waited until the fucking end came up and fucking blew a hole right through his glove and his hand. It was ridiculous. I don't know which one it is. Might be this one right up front here. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna hop out and go figure out which one of these fucking tanks I need to work on. Adios. I'll talk to you at the end of the day, maybe. Well, I the wife calls me. I miss the call. I call her back. She misses my call. I send her a text. Hey, I'm on my way home. Don't call me, 'cause I've told you. It fucks everything up. And about 2 minutes into freaking recording this, she called me. So I said, "Fuck that. I'm starting all over." This is what I'm doing, because it just fucks everything up. Anyways, it's 4:47, and I'm headed home. I was actually off about 45 minutes ago. Well, 47 minutes ago is when I stopped my time, and now that I look back, I should have added another hour to it. But whatever. Whatever. It'll be alright. Got 9.5 hours today. Maybe I will just add another little half hour to make it an even 10. I like getting 10 hours a week, or 10 hours a day minimum normally. Anyways, We're done. We're done. Paperwork takes a long fucking time, and then we got job numbers. Numbers on which we submit our time to, and you gotta submit it to the right one, or it'll fuck everything up, and people that you don't want to talk to are gonna call you, or just put in whatever they feel like putting in. So you gotta make sure you get your shit on fucking right. Uh, anyways, we last time I talked to you, we were headed to go get the frac tank cleaned up, and we go out there, and I'm the boss on this one. I've been the boss most of the day for the jobs that we've been on, just because the other guys, one guy's been here way longer than me, but he ain't the one doing no paperwork. And then my brother, he was here. He was the other guy I had with me. So, and then there's another job. Well, the frac tank was actually a totally different guy. We washed out a truck that came from a certain job at a power plant. And then as soon as we got it done, I did some computer training, and then I finished the computer training, and as soon as I was done with that, we needed to go clean the frac tank. And the frac tank was for the same fucking company. So, and I used the same fucking truck. The truck I just got clean, I took out and filled up. I didn't even fill it up. I only got like 300 gallons. Whatever the pressure washer, you know, you can tell how much water's in the pressure washer. Whatever's in the pressure washer is what I used. So I put 300 gallons because that was close to it. And let me tell you, having a good technician, a good get in the hole guy. Sorry, this fucking shit is gonna annoy the fuck out of me if I don't pick it up. Is good. My brother is getting there, and the other guy that we had with us, he's not really. I don't know. He's a little weird. He's a little slow. Like, I can't do it. I'm like, well, now you're acting like my other brother. I can't do it. Yeah, you can. Just fucking try. But he did all right. He did what he could, and then my brother got in there and did the other half of it or more, and he did little bit better. I was like, am I the one? Do I need to get in there? Tell me, guys, right now. Do I need to get in there and do the fucking job? I'm doing all the paperwork. I'm driving they're driving a pickup truck, but I mean, I hooked up their trailer for them. I got everything ready to go. And this is why I don't want to be a supervisor, is because that shit's gonna happen every fucking day. So I'm like, uh. I don't want to be that fucking guy. And if I became a supervisor, um, which I don't even know is even an option. Okay, yeah, come on over, you fucking slow hoe. Fucking craft. Anyways, becoming a supervisor would be nice to get they give you a fuel card and they give you a pickup truck and you outfit it with whatever the fuck you want. They go out, they buy brand new toolboxes, brand new fuel cells, like transfer tanks. You can put all the lights and stuff on. It's pretty nice, and they give you, if not a brand new truck, a truck that's been pretty lightly used, and it's at least a 21, I think. So I mean, they're nice. I mean, they've been used and abused a little bit, but they're usually pretty nice. And So yeah, I mean, there's a few benefits, but there are many more. Oh, and a raise, which is nice. It is nice to get a raise, but there's a lot of negatives that come along with being a supervisor, which I just don't want to have to fucking deal with. I don't want to have to deal with, making sure these guys are doing this and doing that, and then I got to do all their fucking paperwork too, and then they don't show up for a job, or the job doesn't go well, or the job's, takes way longer than you were expecting, and then you're the fucking guy to blame. You look like a piece of shit. Also, becoming a supervisor, that would make me the newest supervisor. And the newest supervisor, I mean, there's no way around it, but the new guys usually get the fucking shitty jobs. And it's like, no, I like what I'm doing now. I'm basically just driving around in a truck most of the time, and then every now and again, I go out on a job site with a few people. Oh damn, ain't nobody want to let nobody on. Yeah, I need to get on the fucking highway here, people. Thank you. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to deal with it, but getting a raise and a fuel card would be fucking nice. But then, yeah, I mean, instead of driving almost all the time, I'd end up being on a job running a crew almost all the time. And I don't know. I don't really think I think they need more Class A has haulers before they'd even pony that up. And I've only been here for like 2 years, but there's one guy that was here for like 6 months. They knew each other. And I knew somebody that worked there too, but I was still like I was a fucking bitch boy. I wasn't like a supervisor or anything, but there's one guy here that got hired on right same exact fucking time as me, and 6 months later he became a supervisor. But they used to work in the oil field together, so I don't know. Though them oil field dudes, I think they fucking get together sometimes, and they're like, "I miss my wife. I miss mine too." You just act like you're my wife for a little bit, and then I'll act like your wife. Is what they do, I think, because they got a fucking tight bond. They got some secrets they don't want to let the fuck out. Anyways, yep, that was a little weird. I don't know. I didn't work in the oil field. I ain't gonna work in the oil field. At least I don't think so. According to old JB, it's all coming down. I'm gonna get rid of all that. I highly fucking doubt that. Um, yeah. What is it today? Today is December 4th, 2023. I'm just putting that out there. It's just so everybody else will know what if this gets listened to in the future, you'll know what year and time and date we're talking about. I don't think I think electric cars are going to look great and they're going to be okay for a little bit, but once every car that I'm driving around right now is gas or diesel. Most of them gas. Everything's a fucking gas car. Some of them may be hybrids and stuff, but they're all fucking gas. Everybody needs to go to the gas station with with what they got. And according to some people up in the fucking White House and everything, they think they're gonna take all this away. Everybody's gonna be driving electric cars and stuff. And the fact of the matter is, there's just not enough fucking shit. There's not enough batteries. There's not enough charging stations. There's not enough. I mean, we've had electric cars for how long now? And it's like you got to go to a fucking hotel that has a charging port, or a Walmart that's got a charging port, or go to the fucking dealership that's got a charging port. It's like that ain't gonna work. I mean, so I don't know. I think that's gonna definitely put a strain on everybody and everything. And is that gonna make gasoline cheaper? I don't think so, because they're trying to make it. They're trying to quit it. There's not enough batteries. Like the stuff they got to dig out of the soil. You know, when you're got them little kids digging all that shit out of the ground, growing up with some fucking crazy ass diseases and stuff, and poisonings and whatever they get from doing that. We don't even know. I mean, we know the effects of it, but we don't know the extent of it yet, because it's still relatively early on compared to how long this world's going to keep on turning with us on it. So I don't know. I'm not really a fan of the electric cars. I got one buddy that is, well, I might have a few others. And I mean, a Tesla is cool. They're fucking fast and shit. But I got a buddy that's got an electric. It's basically got a gas powered generator that charges the electric batteries that run the car. And he just spent a lot of fucking money getting that thing fixed. Um, so I hope it's fixed up and gonna run and be good for him all the time. But I just don't think they're sustainable. I don't know. Is it gonna be like an iPhone? You just plug it in every night, and you just leave it there, and then it's good. It's good for most of the day. But well, we got a new car coming out, so we're gonna slow down your charging rate. Or oh yeah, we won't. You can have your charger plugged in, but if it's not during peak rates, we're not gonna have it turned on and shit like that. Like I had an iPhone, a work phone iPhone, for a while, and it did some shit like that, where it said, oh yeah, we're gonna conserve energy by charging it only to 50% right now, or some shit like that. It's like, the fuck is that? I don't like that. Oh, what if they got wireless charging pads, and you just lay it down in your garage, and you just park it, just drive in there, park it, and it charges it up. I think, which isn't better at all, but they need to have quick change batteries. It's like a thing that you have at your house. It's like, oh, over there I got the lawnmower, over here I got the washing machine, and over there in the garage I got my battery switcher, or whatever the fuck it'll be called. It's just a thing that you just basically go under the car, and you hit a button, and it takes the battery out, and then you got a new battery that's fully charged, and you just stick it in there. Or you can, you know it'll be a lot more weight, but maybe you could have two sets of batteries on your car, and then one's fully charged up and it's got this mileage on it, and then you got another one that's fully charged up underneath it, or something. I don't even know. I don't know. The future is going to be a weird fucking place when you're going to start seeing it too out there. You're going to be driving around Kansas City, and you're going to see 4 or 5 Cybertrucks on your way home. You're like, "What the fuck are we doing? What is going on?" I mean, Cybertrucks are cool though. They're just so strange looking. It's going to be weird to see those rolling around on the roads. I got some zippity doodahs behind me, fucking trying to get around my ass. Ain't happening. Go zippity doo over there or something. I don't know. Everybody in a rush to get home. 5 o'clock now. Rush hour. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know what's. I do know how I feel about something. And it's something you all are not going to be interested in. I mean, I'm into video games and shit. I played Grand Theft Auto 5 since like a couple days after it came out. You know, I wasn't going to be the one waiting in line to get it. I wasn't going to pre-order it, all that other bullshit. I know, I fucking waited. And then I eventually got Grand Theft Auto 5. And it was so amazing when I started playing it, and I loved it, and I was so into it. I spent a lot of fucking real money on fake money so I could buy fake cars in a video game. It was insane, the micro transactions or whatever they call them. Even though they get up to like $100 or whatever, I never spent that much. It was always like, I need $10. If I spend $10, I'll get $3 million. So I'm gonna do that. And then, oh, for only $30, I can get this Criminal Emprise starter pack or whatever the fuck it was. And I mean, that one was actually pretty much worth it. But the game, it just, you can't, without cheating, or I don't even know. I played the game. I never beat the game, but I played it quite often. And then you get online, and it's like you don't beat online. You just do what the missions they got. And sorry, I'm nerding out here. You don't earn near enough money to sustain the habit that you want to have in a video game. In a video game, you should be able to, at least I think, especially if it's online and it's like this is where everything's at. They got new cars coming out. Oh, the new cars cost $7 million to buy the new car, the new fucking Honda hatchback looking fucking car. It's $3 million. I don't understand. So the prices they put on the video game are way fucking inflated, like insanely inflated. And then you go out and you're like, all right, well, I'll just do a few missions and I'll get enough money that I can buy that car. You buy the car, and then you need another $500,000 plus just to modify it. Or even, maybe even more money because it's got a different garage that it needs to go to get modified. I don't know. It was fucking annoying as fuck to me. I'm like, you guys put out this game so fucking long ago, and you're just charging out the fucking ass. I know it's fake money in the video game, and they put a casino in there so you can go fucking gamble and lose all your fucking money. But it was, man, it's just so sad, really. I would probably still play the game if I could afford anything on the fucking game. Luckily, I had enough money built up from buying the money and then spending it on cars that I could sell off. I'm like, well, I do like the Supra car that I have, but I really want to get that cool truck. So I got to sell the fucking Supra that I completely modded out and made it exactly where I wanted it to be. And it's like, well, I'd rather have the truck. And then you sell the Supra, buy the truck, and you don't sell the Supra for near as much as you fucking spent on it. So it's just like that's basically what it was. I eventually got to the point where I was able to buy and play with all the cars that I wanted, not the new ones because I haven't played that game seriously in the last fuck 4 years. I don't even know. Um, yeah, I don't even turn the fucking thing on. I don't really do anything with my PlayStation. I'll play Farming Simulator, and Farming Simulator, that's like what a video game should be. You can cheat or you can play it the right way, but you'll be able to get the cool shit if you want it. And that game, no, you had to. There's not even enough high paying missions to make enough money to buy the fucking hypercar or whatever the fuck it is. It is super. I don't know. I don't like it. And plus the physics. if you want to get into that, the physics of Grand Theft Auto 4 were like good. I liked them. I liked the soft suspension. It would be nice if there was a way to, you couldn't modify your cars in Grand Theft Auto 4. You had to shoot the fucking tires right in the center, shoot the rim right in the middle 7 times with a sniper rifle, and then lower it down. But there's no modification at all. There's like I think a paint spray, and it'll change the color of your car, and you don't even get to pick the color. You just whatever the fuck it comes out as. Like, well, I don't like that color. Let me go back in there, spend another $1,000 on a paint spray, whatever I don't know. But that game was it was a good game. I liked that one probably better than this one, but you know, no modifying cars, that's a no for me. When I play a video game, I want to play the video game. And when they got new cars and shit coming out, all right, well, yeah, if I need to do like a mission or like, collect these things or whatever the fuck to get it, okay. But no, doing endless missions over and over and over just to afford the fucking car. And then it's like, all right, I got the car, but I can't even afford new wheels for it because I just spent all my fucking money, you know. So, anyways, what I'm getting at is Rockstar and the fucking video game just lost me, and I'm pretty sure they lost a lot of others. But the main reason they lost me is because I found that computer game, the BeamNG Drive game, where there is a career mode, but it's most of what I do is on free roam, and it's all free. There's unlimited everything. Whatever the fuck you want to do, you can do it. There's no pay to play. And the physics are on point. Technically, for me, I like to put the gravity, because you can change the gravity and shit. I like to add a little bit of gravity because everything still feels a little light, feels a little too slidey. It's like a truck driving down the road, and it's like you turn. If I was in a real truck and I did that maneuver, it wouldn't even squeal the tires. But in that game, it does. So it's like it needs a little bit more gravity. At least for me. But I usually just play it normal. But and yeah, the car's like it's like if I had a real truck and I was driving on this bumpy road, I wouldn't be catching air. I mean, I might, but not as much as this game's showing. And what I'm really getting at is they're teasing the new trailer that comes out tomorrow. And this is what brought this up is my brother. He said, "Do you know what tomorrow is?" I'm like, "Well, first off, it's my anniversary. 8 years. 8 years. Eight perfect, loving years." And then he's like, "No, no, no, no. The Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer is expected to be released tomorrow." I said, "I don't give a fuck." Said, "What?" Because he thought I was like all Grand Theft Auto or bust. That's all I was into. No, dude, that fucking game, and I gave him the entire spiel of how with Grand Theft Auto 5, they've been just fucking with everybody. And I mean, the other thing that really bothered me is they just quit doing anything with the story mode. So there's online mode and story mode, single player and multiplayer. And in single player, it was really cool for the first couple of years because every time a new car came out, you would get it for free in single player. You opened up your garage and there was like a little menu, and every new car was listed in there, and you could grab it and take it out and drive it around. And that you would have to go modify it and stuff, and then you could park it in your garage and keep it, but at least you could test them out and check them out and everything. And all right, I will say there are a few cars you can test drive now online, but it's like No, like it's totally different. And they have a stock market on Grand Theft Auto 5. There's a stock market on story mode, and in online mode it's there, but it doesn't work. It says the website's down or whatever. I don't know. And it's like, man, if you opened up the stock market, I mean, I know why they don't. They're making so much fucking money. All these kids are just stealing $10 out of their mom's purse and buying fucking games with it, buying shit with it. You know, that's how that company stays afloat. I guess I don't know. That I'm sure they got to be making money, like making a fuckload of money. I mean, they've been spending a long time making the new game, and they haven't even announced that it's called Grand Theft Auto 6 yet. They just said a new game is coming out, and I don't know. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna watch the trailer, but I am expecting absolutely nothing because mainly because all the YouTube channels. Like I used to follow a lot of Grand Theft Auto YouTube channels and stuff, and there's only a few left that I actually watch a little bit with, and those guys are just milking that fucking cow dry. They're like, oh, new leaks, new this, new that. Like we know this about Grand Theft Auto 6. It might look like this. We heard a thing about somebody told us this and blah blah. I'm like, you've been doing that for 5 years now. You've been teasing, talking about this new game that's coming out. And they've been milking that shit for so fucking long that it just turned me the fuck off. I don't give a fuck about it at all anymore. That guy's really gonna pull over on the side of the highway right there. Okay. And yeah, I in their fashion, Rockstar's fashion, I think that tomorrow when the trailer comes out, it's gonna be there's gonna be some interesting stuff there, but I think it's not gonna be anything worth fucking, you know, getting that excited about, you know, bringing up that much fucking hype. Um, and then also I brought up, oh, all right, well, you know, is it going to be better than 5? Or you know, graphics? The graphics in 5 are actually pretty good. The modeling isn't that great. You know, if they upgrade their modeling, you know, stuff after playing BeamNG and watching a lot of people make mods and make cars on BeamNG, it's like Grand Theft Auto guys don't spend near enough time fucking trying to model their shit. Like half the engines, you open the hood and it's just a fucking shitty picture. You flip the car over and it's just a flat bottom with a shitty exhaust, you know, image. Well, they're gonna use Unreal 5 engine. Okay, listen, I've heard, you know, Joe Rogan, other people, everybody freaking out over this Unreal 5 engine, and I look at it and I'm like, it's, I mean, yeah, it's good graphics, they got good lighting and stuff, but it's still just a video game. Like it doesn't look like real life. And they're like, oh my gosh, look at the crash damage. I'm like, have you played BeamNG? No. Have you crashed a real car? No. Because anybody that looks at that and is like, oh my gosh, it's so cool, so exact. That's exactly what would happen if a car crash. No, BeamNG is where the exact car crash damage would be. Grand Theft Auto 5 already isn't that great. If you fly through the air and land on the back end of your car, it might explode. And the doors and the wheels pop off and it turns black immediately. It's like, okay. Okay. But, BeamNG, you jump, your wheel might fucking pop off or tire pop before you even get off the jump. And then your frame is going to bend hitting the jump, depending on your speed, or whatever. And then when you crash, it's going to crumple that car into nothing. Oh, well, Grand Theft Auto 5 cars crumple. I'm just going to let you, if you make that argument, I'm just going to let you continue to, can you please just click off of this podcast and go live your life the way you've been living it? I don't know what to say. Grand Theft Auto 5's cars and graphics and all that shit is fucking. The graphics are good, but the everything else about it is fucking shitty. You can jump a car off a skyscraper as long as you land on all four wheels, you're okay, and you can drive away. Your bumper might have a little scratch on it or something. That's it. It's like, man. So if Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, it's got real crash damage. It doesn't have to be to BeamNG's extent. But if I just slowly hit a sign, my bumper's not just gonna pop off or nothing happen, because that can happen too. Yeah, if I go 150 mile an hour, which Grand Theft Auto 5, there's rarely any cars that can go 150 mile an hour. Like, it's insane how slow they are. They use motion blur to make you feel like you're going fast, but it's not. They're not. None of those cars are fast, really. But they added nitrous and the fucking speed boosters and okay, keep living in your fantasy world. It's a video game. That's what a video game is supposed to be. Not supposed to be, but they can be, you know, completely fictional. You can jump off a bridge, land, Fast and Furious style, jump from building to building, all that shit, whatever. Do wheelies in dirt, you know, whatever. But I want realistic shit. Like, there are videos that people put up. If you have good enough graphics card on your computer, which I do not, but there are videos people put up of BeamNG that is like, hold on, can't tell if that's fake or real because everything looks pretty fucking exact. So, most of them you can tell, especially somebody that plays the game can tell. But there was like a Raptor jump video that looked pretty fucking legit. Or a Ram TRX, I don't know what it was. But that's the other thing is, on BeamNG, you can get real cars. And on Grand Theft Auto with mods, which I'm using mods, that's what I'm doing. You can do the same thing. You can get like a real Ram 1500. It's going to act just like the fucking pickup truck in the game, though. In BeamNG, you can change weight distributions, wheelbases, wheels, tires, weight, everything. You can change it all to make it exactly what you want it to be. And that's what I've been playing lately. And I expect I'll be playing it a lot more. I think that's what I need to do is just save up and actually get a good computer that can run it really good. I'll keep the laptop, just in case I go out of town or something. Or I need to like move to another room or something. I don't know. But I would like to get a nice computer. desktop style. I'll probably still have it hooked to the fucking TV though, because that's so nice. It's so nice having having everything right there on the TV. Anyways, I talked enough about fucking video games again, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Y'all keep all 18 down, and I'll see you next time.